You're listening to Nick's Wrestling Recaps, a subsidiary of the Overcast, brought to you by Oversoul Gaming.
Welcome back to the Wrestling Recaps. My name is Nick, and here with us this evening after Backlash is my official co-host, J-Pope Games, also known as Jimmy.
Hello.
Why don't we get right into this? Do we want to talk about the main event first, or do we want to start from the very first match?
Probably start from the beginning.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So for the opening match, we had LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. This match was actually set up and made official at the SmackDown that I went to here in Des Moines on Friday Night SmackDown. The setup for this, I'm still confused as to where Damian Priest comes in.
I keep forgetting you live in Iowa now. Seriously, I seriously keep forgetting that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, is this PG or can I cuss up a storm?
Oh, dude, have at it. It's fair game.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm just making sure.
The
That was a good match, first of all.
it was the LA Knight, the whole the Fatal 4-Way.
First of all,
The setup for
Jacob Fatu is incredible.
He's a fucking force to be reckoned with.
He's like the Deadpool of Samoans. He's like all the Samoans put together into one Super Samoan.
Oh,
He's
dude.
got everything. He reminds me of Umaga from 07. If you're familiar with Umaga, he's got Rikishi in there. He's got the Usos in there. He's got everybody.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm familiar with Umaga. I remember you telling me to go look back at the when Umaga decimated Steve-O and Chris Pontius.
Yeah, for real, because he hates the Jackass guys. Apparently, he murdered them for real. Yeah, he was just
yeah, he fucking did.
Unfortunately, he left us way too soon. He was in his 30s, but that guy was incredible back in the day.
Yeah, I remember watching a few of his matches.
Jacob Fatu's the future of wrestling. Trust me.
He's a force to be reckoned with. That's for sure.
But the match itself was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, fantastic!
I'm not a fan of LA Knight. I never have been, but McIntyre's
I have
incredible.
I have respect for LA Knight for one reason, and I think you will agree with me on this. For one reason and one reason only. He was the last rivalry that he had, that Bray Wyatt had.
Oh, yep, that's true.
And he at the tribute show that they put together last minute, I think he was wearing an armband.
Yep.
Like everyone was, but seeing him wear that, knowing that that was his last rivalry, he earned some brownie points with me.
Yeah, I've watched that tribute show probably 100 times since Bray Wyatt passed away.
Dude, I fucking lost my shit when I bawled like a damn baby when the spotlight hit the chair.
It makes me wonder when the Wyatts are going to come back. We're totally getting off subject here. Back to the Fatal 4-Way match.
Dude, yeah, we are.
First
yes,
of all,
back to the
First of all, McIntyre got injured.
Did he?
When they the South of Heaven choke slam off the case when they were outside, he
Ooh.
missed the table and hit his head on the floor. So
Ooh.
he's like in WWE's concussion like protocol shit right now. So he took a
Oh shit.
beating. Yep,
Damn. I did
that was
think it
pretty
was
bad.
kind of funny when Damian Priest said to the camera before elbowing Drew McIntyre in the face, "He's bored at work."
Yeah, I saw that was funny. And then of course
That shit
Jeff
was so
Cobb is
fucking
now in the
funny.
WWE. Jeff Cobb
Yeah,
is
that
great.
was I've never heard of him. I've never seen don't know who he is.
He
But I look forward to seeing what he has to bring to the WWE.
he's not as big as I remembered. I thought he like I knew him from Lucha Underground. He was their
Okay.
evil promoter's like brother. So he was doing all his dirty work in Lucha. And then I
Okay.
know he was in AEW and New Japan and he's been all over the place. So it's just another signing like Penta and Ray Phoenix and Rusev and
Yeah.
Aleister Black and everybody else they purged from AEW the past couple months.
Mhm.
So
It's only a matter of time before
obviously,
Paige comes back.
yep, obviously they're setting up for a Jacob Fatu babyface turn. That's
I
clearly coming.
elaborate.
Did you see the look on his face when Jeff Cobb showed up? He was like, the fuck? He was like, he had that look on his face like he had no
Ooh.
idea that uh, Solo brought in Jeff
Ooh.
Cobb. So not.
Okay, I see where you're getting at.
Also, if you look at
I'm
the end of the
I'm here
match,
for it.
so you had Solo and you had Jeff Cobb right here, and Jacob Fatu went right through both of them and just
Mhm.
walked away with his belt. So that's a setup for that's a tease that Jacob Fatu is going to turn babyface and probably
I
feud
like
with
that.
what's left of the bloodline.
I
It's more
like
than,
that.
and he's
And
already
he's
super
going to
over.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. The fans love him.
yeah, he's great.
I A friend of mine, may he rest in peace. Uh, per, uh, before Jacob Fatu even made it to the WWE, he was telling me that he was on his way to the WWE and he never got to see his debut.
hmm they have a
Shout out, Chewy. Miss you, bud.
giant Samoan waiting in the wings that they've had signed for
Ooh,
months. This dude is like
who's that?
I cannot remember his name, but this fucking guy is like 6'10". Like
Oh
yeah,
shit!
he's a monster. He was in New Japan. He's been signed
Jeez,
for the whole like since last year, and they just haven't debuted him yet. So it's
well,
funny because
man.
Jeff Cobb posted on Twitter that he was retired like 2 weeks ago. So he was,
Oh
yeah,
shit!
pro
Really?
wrestling, giving everybody trust issues for 30 years and counting now. So yeah, everybody was like, "Oh my God,
Right.
Jeff Cobb retired," and then here he is debuting at Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was nice to see a surprise
yep,
at
like I
Backlash.
told you earlier, I thought he was gonna be John Cena's heater. Um that
Mm-hmm.
was the rumor. Every heel champion needs a
Yeah.
heater. Like if you notice throughout, I know you've been watching. Like, were you watching when like Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens? Yeah,
Yes.
Chris Jericho is
The
Kevin
list.
Owens' heater. Roman Reigns had the Bloodline as his heater. Like everybody, like
Okay.
yeah. So that's why I thought Cena was or Cobb was going to line himself with Cena, but nope. He went into what's left of the
Hmm.
Bloodline.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's gonna last much longer, to be
no,
honest.
probably
Once
not.
Jacob Fatu, if he turns face,
Yep.
then Yeah, I could see the bloodline not lasting much longer.
Triple H is a fan of long-term
So the
storyline.
next,
What's up?
yeah. So the next match we had was for the Women's Intercontinental Championship between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria.
Ugh.
I really like Lyra's entrance
Oh my
wings.
god, I can't even. I'm not a fan of Bird Lady, like I told you. And what was going on in her hair? Did you see her hair? It looked like she had bird
Dude,
shit or something in her
I
hair the whole
did.
match. I couldn't stop looking at that shit. I'm like, what is going on with this chick's hair? And then her fucking dork fiance was in the front row. I told you about. They're fucking going back and
Yeah.
forth with Becky Lynch. The girl can work, but the gimmick is stupid.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. She's a bird lady. That's what I call her. She's
I
like
think it's a
Coco
cool
Beware,
gimmick.
just a female. Who I'm sure you have no idea who Coco Beware is, but yeah, that's exactly. Ah, it was a good match
No, I
though.
don't.
It was a decent match. They
Yeah.
were. I actually watched the match. I didn't fall asleep or fucking. So I mean that means something, I guess. And I did, like I told you
Right.
earlier, the ending is exactly what should have happened. You definitely want Lyra to win that match too. And
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, the a mid card intercontinental title isn't going to do
mm,
anything for Becky Lynch. She's got nothing to prove.
yeah, that will do absolutely nothing for her.
She's the man.
She needs heat.
Yeah. No.
So the rumor with
Yeah.
Becky Lynch
Exactly.
is she's gonna join her baby daddy and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Yeah,
Seth Rollins.
to be a new.
Ooh. Oh, I could see that.
So
I could see
back in
that.
the '90s, back in the day, Paul Heyman had a group in WCW called the Dangerous Alliance. It was Rick
Mm.
Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude,
Mm.
Steve Austin, and Medusa. So
Okay.
now it's Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and rumored to be Becky Lynch as the new Dangerous Alliance. So we'll see if that actually comes true.
Okay.
But yeah, I could not stop staring at her bird shit hair that whole fucking match. I don't know. I was like, I just focused on bird shit hair. I was like trying to figure out like what is going on with that chick's hair. But it was a good ending. It
Right.
was a good match. I mean, I'm not hating.
It was.
Yep.
Next up, we had Penta versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to say first off, this match was bullshit.
Yeah.
I loved that Judgment Day got involved and then immediately, like, after trying to hand shit to Dominic, got ejected from ringside.
The tease in that match, if you didn't catch it, was when Finn Balor hesitated to swing on Penta with the chair. Did you see that?
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I did
even
notice that. Now that you say that,
yeah,
yeah.
even JD and everybody's like, "Well, why didn't you hit him?" So there's some kind of thing coming there. That match
Hmm.
wasn't bad. I mean, it's your typical Penta match.
Yeah.
If you watch him in AEW, him and his brother do the same shit every match.
Weren't
Never fails.
weren't
Mexican Destroyer.
weren't Penta and Ray Phoenix a tag team in AEW?
Yeah, they're legitimate brothers. They're
Nice.
real brothers.
Okay.
Yep.
It'll be nice.
They were known as the Lucha Brothers in AEW.
It'll be nice when they eventually unite them instead of having them on two separate
Yeah, it's
brands.
coming too.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
Yep.
Um,
They wanted to get the most out of them. They wanted to get the most out of them as singles before they reunited them. But the Lucha Brothers are definitely coming.
that makes a lot of sense.
That
Give
should be
them time to
interesting.
develop as singles competitors, and then
Yep.
then we can bring them together. That's awesome.
I'm
Fucking
surprised they went to the main roster too. They should
I
interesting.
mean, yeah, no, that was
and then with Chad Gable,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, El Grande Americano.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
First of all, I love him.
It's
It's probably
fucking
Chad Gable.
it's probably
There's
Chad
times
Gable.
where, yeah, there's times where it is Gable and where it's not Gable. Apparently,
Really?
from what I've been seeing,
Huh.
the way you can tell it's Chad Gable's, he has a back tattoo.
Yeah, no, I've been noticing
So
that
the
myself
strap-
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the story I was going to tell you in 2003, Hulk Hogan was known as Mr. America. Everybody knew it was fucking Hulk Hogan. But the whole storyline was he was passing lie detector tests saying he wasn't Hulk Hogan. And Vince McMahon was like, God damn it, you're Hulk Hogan, pal. And fucking so that storyline was created by Bruce Pritchard back in the day.
Okay.
Well, here we are in 2025, and it's the same fucking storyline, except Chad Gable is now El Grande Americano, but we all know it's Chad Gable.
Yeah.
So that has Bruce Pritchard written all over it.
Yeah, I believe
It's the same shit that happened in 2003.
history's repeating
It
itself.
also happened with Elias. Elias was known as Ezekiel, but it was obviously Elias. Yeah, it's the same storyline.
Yeah.
They're just rehashing shit at this point, and it's Bruce Pritchard. Trust me.
I believe. Yeah, I can believe that.
Go back and watch the Mr. America thing.
Okay, I'll have to probably do that tomorrow.
What was after that match? McAfee and fucking
Pat McAfee versus
Gunther.
Gunther. I was team Pat McAfee on this.
Yeah, Pat McAfee showed why he's a commentator during that match.
He did.
He tried to jump the top rope and landed on his face.
He
Then he botched a couple other things during the match. And once again, history has seen commentators try and wrestle throughout history.
I mean,
this is nothing new.
Pat McAfee had a match with Austin Theory at WrestleMania a few years back, and then ended up winning.
Yep.
And then Vince got involved.
Yeah, they said during it took the nastiest, ugliest Stone Cold Stunner in the history of pro wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out why they decided to have McAfee wrestle. My only guess is to
defend Michael Cole.
Wade Barrett back.
Defend Michael Cole, bring Wade Barrett back.
Wade Barrett back.
Yeah.
The match itself was a botch fest. You could tell he hasn't been in the ring in a couple years.
Getting to hear
you can train all you want. Once you get in front of 15,000 people and have the actual match, you know, there's butterflies, there's nervousness. You could tell. When he springboarded over the top and fell flat in his face, I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yes.
And then he's trying to go chop for chop with Gunther. I'm like, bro.
No.
You don't... He should have got no offense and should have just got fucking squashed.
Yeah.
So you can tell that's where the phoniness comes in pro wrestling, where I just can't stand. I'm old school, but a commentator, a punter, going toe-to-toe with the former world champion Gunther, who's going to chop your fucking soul right out of your body every time he hits you.
I mean, in his defense...
I was like,
In his defense, he was standing up for what he did to Michael Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Which
you know how many times that's happened in history?
Yeah.
You know how many times Jerry Lawler stood up for Jim Ross?
Yeah, that's
you know how many times that's happened? A lot, trust me. Jim Ross busted a candy jar. Yeah, it's all, this whole pay-per-view is shit that I've seen 20 years ago.
I've seen this somewhere before.
Fucking. Yeah, Jim Ross, Taz.
Yeah.
Went after Jim Ross, and Jerry Lawler stood up for him. Literally the same shit that's happening with Gunther and Cole and McAfee right now. Jerry Lawler had a match with Taz. JR took a glass candy jar, busted it right over Taz's face.
Jesus.
And Lawler beat him. So at least they did the right thing in having Gunther win.
Yeah.
Because if Gunther would have lost that match, I would have been like, yeah, no, I'm done. I would have shut that shit off and went to play PlayStation. Seriously.
Fair enough.
Oh, the fun fact about Gunther. You know why he chops so hard?
Why's that?
I read this in or I saw it in a shoot interview. So a normal chop, you would go like use your hand, right? Gunther uses his whole fucking forearm to chop the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So if you watch when he does it, he's using his whole arm.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's
So yeah, that's what separates him
that's-
from everybody else with them chops.
That's what leaves the welts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, McAfee's whole chest was red after that match.
This little part will be off the
Like,
record.
where are you going with this?
Hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out where they're going with that.
Right. Yeah. No. This next part will be off the record. After we get done recapping the main event, we can have a
Mm-hmm.
open discussion of like different theories and stuff that we think that are going forward.
Okay.
Yeah, having Gunther win that was, yeah, I think I still don't.
The whole thing was why? Why?
Yeah,
Why did they do it? Just to get McAfee in the ring so he could fall flat in his face? There's no logical point of having that match. Unless it's to springboard Wade Barrett's return and to have him defend McAfee and Cole.
right.
That's the only logical reason why they would have did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody wants to fucking see Pat McAfee.
Right.
I was like, when they started the whole storyline, I'm just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? So, yeah, this is what it is, I guess. And
Yeah.
McAfee needs to go back to wrestling school because there was way too many botches during that match.
Yes. So, the main event. I've got a lot of thoughts on this. I took some pictures of some of the like stats from each superstar and then the superstars combined. The main event was Randy Orton versus John Cena for the undisputed heavyweight championship.
Once again, something that happened 15 fucking years ago.
They have together shared the ring 93 times, 23 one-on-one matches, 19 multi-man matches, and 51 tag team matches.
Good lord.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, but that's not surprising me because they were the main feud in the, what was that, like 2010 on, somewhere around there, 2009.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the these stats: John Cena and Randy Orton's WWE careers by the numbers. They both started in 2002. That's
Hold on, time out.
That's okay.
Fun fact.
What's up?
They both started in OVW.
Oh,
Who trained them? Yeah, they were in OVW at the same time. Who trained them?
Dusty Rhodes?
No.
No, who?
You'll never guess who. Jim Cornette.
Really?
It's John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Batista, Shelton Benjamin were
Oh,
all
shit.
trained by Jim Cornette in OVW at that time.
Okay.
Yep, they're both a product of Jim Cornette.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Nice.
Yep.
So, John Cena being the record holder with 17 world championships. Randy Orton is sitting at 14. Other championships, John Cena holds 9. Orton holds 6. Royal Rumble wins, John Cena has 2. Randy Orton has 2. And they each have 1 Money in the Bank win.
What's the difference between Orton and Cena and the Money in the Bank? Cena failed to cash in. Orton did cash in.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Cena.
I remember that.
It was Cena versus CM Punk at Raw 1000, and
Oh
it
wait,
ended in
no,
DQ. In the
never mind. I didn't. I never. I don't think I ever saw John Cena win the Money in the Bank. That was before I
yeah,
was.
he didn't
Okay.
do like a secret cash in. He just announced he was gonna face Punk at Raw 1000, and it
Okay.
ended in disqualification. And then Randy Orton beat Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam in 2013 and won the title
Okay.
after D-Bry. Ironically, after D-Bry beat Cena.
Okay.
Yep.
So Randy Orton is a 10-time WWE champion, 4-time World Heavyweight champion,
Yep.
1-time Intercontinental champion, 1-time
That's hard
United
to
States
believe.
champion, 4-time World Tag Team champion. He won the Royal Rumble in 2013. Or sorry, Money in the Bank in 2013, and Royal Rumble in 2009 and in 2017.
Yep.
John Cena, as I mentioned, he is the record holder for holding the world title, the WWE Championship for the 17th time. This is his 81st televised world title match, and he is 2-3 career record at Backlash.
Wow.
That was before the match.
Interesting.
I want to, because I have had conversations with a bunch of people at work about this, and there I had a prediction that John Cena was going to win this match one of two ways. Either A, he's going to try and walk up the ramp and realize, hey, I can't win this, and get himself counted out. He tried that, and Randy Orton wouldn't let it happen. The other way was using the WWE title as a weapon, which he did, and instead of knocking Randy Orton out and getting himself disqualified like I predicted, Randy Orton ducked and they had the referee take the brunt of the blow from the
Yeah.
title.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, like
You.
this was the second referee that they had to send out.
Yeah.
This was
You think he
fucking
RKO'd
nuts.
enough people?
Dude, he's going to suffer so many fines.
Yeah. He RKO'd Aldis. He got Hurricane Helms, Sean Davari, Jamie Noble, Petey Williams, I think is the little guy's name. Yeah, pretty much every agent they have. When all the agents came
Yeah.
down, I was like, why?
Didn't
When all
Nick
the
Aldis try stopping the match?
I don't know what they were doing. They were like trying to revive the referee apparently. That was your typical Cena Orton match. Nothing special,
That
bunch of false finishes. Yeah, it's the
fair
same
enough.
shit they've done for 25 years. Like
The
the only
way
difference is
Go ahead.
um the only difference is Cena's the heel and Orton's the babyface.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. They
Yeah.
did the same shit they always do. Although the FU turned RKO, that was pretty cool. Never saw that before.
Yes. Yeah, that was
Oh,
pretty
excuse
cool.
me, the attitude adjustment. When Cena first started, he called the attitude adjustment the FU
I
as a
remember you
play
telling me
on.
about that.
Yeah, it was a play on Brock Lesnar's F5.
Okay.
And if you notice, when he does the crossface, the step over the
Mhm.
crossface, they still call it the STFU to this day, which is surprising.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was your typical Cena Orton match. I was waiting for somebody to come out. I really thought Jeff Cobb was going to debut. I was like somebody, anybody, but nope, just your typical. Oh, when he shook hands and poked him in the eye, that was pretty funny too. When the match started, that made me laugh. And then the Orton repaid the favor, so yeah, that was pretty funny. But
Hell
yeah, it was
yeah.
nothing special, honestly.
Fucking R-Truth.
Oh yeah, I forgot. An R-Truth came out of nowhere. I mean, the
Yeah.
whole thing is he's a huge Cena fan. He refuses to believe Cena's heel and all that shit. But I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, it's definitely um. I don't know how to explain it, but it definitely was not like, oh my god, this match is awesome type of thing. It was like, oh my god, will this fucking end? That's what I was thinking the whole time. So, although Cena heel is pretty cool. Waited a long
Yeah.
time for that.
I mean,
Heel
what
Cena, I
better
mean.
time to do it? What better time to do it than now? I mean, it's his last run.
Yep, they were going to do it when he had that feud with The Rock. But Vince McMahon was like, God damn it, you sell merchandise, pal. And wouldn't let him do it. So, yep. So,
Fair enough. And he's still selling
Triple H
merchandise,
did it now.
even though he is a heel.
Yeah.
He's broken the hearts of so many kids.
Crazy.
Yeah, fucking Randy Orton delivered an RKO to no surprise
Ooh,
there.
we're cutting out a little bit here. There you go.
And then John Cena recovered and delivered a low blow to Randy.
Here.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
How many times did Orton go for that punt? Yeah, I'm having some audio issues here. Hold on, it's cutting in and out.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Par for the course.
Shit. You hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you.
You hear me all right, Nick?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, it's cutting out hard right now.
Uh-oh.
There, I think maybe it's alright now.
Can you hear me?
Next time I do this, I might have to do it on the gaming laptop because this laptop that I got from Josh ain't it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, John Cena.
I think it's alright now. Yeah.
So yeah, delivered a low blow to Randy Orton, and then the referee regained consciousness and counted the 1, 2, 3, giving John Cena the win.
Isn't that funny how the referee miraculously comes up when the finish is about to happen after after sleeping for 20 minutes on the floor?
Like, okay, the way John Cena pinned Randy Orton, like he wrapped up his other leg that was on the ground so he couldn't kick out, and then laid his other arm on his other shoulder so he couldn't shoulder out. He can get the shoulder up.
Yep.
I still think Randy Orton should have won, given this was done in his hometown. But then again, how many times have we seen superstars fight for a championship in their hometown and lose? Too many times.
It goes back to the Becky Lynch Lyra thing. Orton don't need it. He don't need to win the world title. Cena is about to retire. So whoever takes this belt off Cena is going to propel him. Just like when when Brock Lesnar ended the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania, that shot fucking Brock Lesnar up into like a
Yeah.
orbit with a push. Like he became like untouchable after that. So whoever ends Cena's reign before he retires should have the same effect where it's going to
I like
elevate
where
him
you're
into
going with
another
this.
level. And Orton doesn't
Yeah,
need that.
I do.
You give it to
Yeah.
somebody who does need it. So think about it. Who are they pushing right now? Who's going to be the next big thing? There's
It,
two
it
guys right now. Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu. You have Braun Breaker or Jacob Fatu beat Cena and end this reign before he retires, automatic made superstars like that. New main eventer. I promise you that's what they're thinking. So I promise you there was no point at all at night where they even thought
I have a
about putting the
theory
belt on
though.
Randy Orton.
So it was Brock Lesnar that broke the Undertaker's streak. Who who was in Brock
WrestleMania
Lesnar's
30.
corner? Who's in
Paul
Seth
Heyman.
Rollins' corner right now?
So yeah, Paul Heyman. He's
Yeah,
also in Braun
true.
Breaker's corner. Seth Rollins doesn't need it. Seth Rollins is already a multi-time world champion. And this is, for everybody out there, this is the problem with
Oh,
AEW too. You want to make new superstars. You get a new superstar, you get a new bloodline, you get a new angle, new storyline. You're going to sell tickets and sell pay-per-views. Tony Khan's a fucking idiot. And he has his little action figures that he plays with, and all he does is like he's pushing the shit out of
he
Mercedes Moné right now. Sasha Banks. Nobody gives a fuck about Sasha
he's
Banks anymore.
he's
The casual wrestling fan.
he's a glorified wrestling fan living out his dream with his
Yeah, he's literally playing real life my
with
GM mode.
with his daddy's money.
Yeah, he's playing my GM mode in 2K right
Yeah.
now, just for real. All those guys, he's overpaying the shit out of all of them. He's ruining their careers. It's not a coincidence that Penta, Phoenix, Aleister Black,
It's a
Rusev all have come back. Not to mention
mhm.
Jade Cargill, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Brian Pillman Jr. All these guys went to AEW and they're like, holy fucking shit, this guy is awful. And they ran their asses back to WWE when Triple
Yeah.
H took over. So I forgot what we were talking about. I can't
No, neither
stand
could.
Tony Khan. Oh, we're talking about building
Yeah.
superstars. That's right.
I think it'll be. I think it'll be
So yeah,
A Braun
watch.
Breaker then in that case because that's. I mean,
Yeah,
he comes from a legend himself, Rick Steiner. Yeah,
yeah, he's a Steiner.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a Steiner. You know they signed two of Rick or
Really?
Scott Steiner's kids. There are three Steiners in the WWE right now. The two Steiner kids are in Evolve or
Okay.
training right now, and then you got Breaker, who Braun Breaker is a mixture of his dad and his uncle. He's
Hmm.
like his dad and his uncle into one. He is fucking phenomenal. And him and Jacob Fatu are the future
Yeah.
of the WWE. Watch. They're both going to be main
I can
eventers.
see
They're
it.
both going to win world championships.
Right.
It's just a matter of when.
All
They are
right.
outstanding. I can sit here and just sing Jacob Fatu's
Fair enough.
praises all night. Seriously, I love that guy.
All
He
right.
is
Now
absolutely
we are
phenomenal.
going to have an
So,
open discussion on theories and what we want to see next with the WWE. I I
I know
Alexa
what I want
Bliss
to see
just
next.
came back to SmackDown, and it's only a matter of time before she
Yep.
aligns with the Wyatt Six. I
That's exactly what I was going with.
Yes.
That I want the Wyatts back so fucking badly. Did I
Yeah,
show you
yeah,
this?
you did. I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I want the
Right? I
Wyatts
think
back. I've been
I
waiting patiently. Apparently, Bo
Oh, okay,
Dallas
that
was
makes
injured.
sense. Um,
Yeah,
nice.
he
So
just got cleared
they
though.
should be returning here soon. Eric Rowan was actually spotted at the Performance Center here
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh
So
yeah.
obviously they're getting gearing up to come back. But the question is, who
So
the fuck they gonna face on SmackDown?
I
Legado del Fantasma?
I heard that there
Who the
was an
fuck are they gonna
interview with
face?
Karrion Kross. Did he?
He told Triple H to go fuck
That's
himself. I
hilarious.
laughed my ass off. Yeah. He
I
was like, guy in the
fucking
suit and
love
tie, go
Karrion
fuck
Kross.
yourself.
He is a force to be reckoned with, and he doesn't take shit from
Great.
anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Did you see that interview? They were like, Freddy Krueger shots. And he was like, yeah, 'cause I'll kill you in your fucking sleep.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
oh my god. Oh, Karrion Kross is great.
So the interview that I heard about was a match that had been talked about with Karrion Kross dressing up as the Fiend 2.0 to face Bray Wyatt. I wonder if Karrion Kross is going to if they're gonna find some way to make it work with the faction that Karrion Kross has going on to factor in the Fiend 2.0 and have a feud with the Wyatt Six. I think that would be really cool.
The problem is Kross don't have a faction.
I thought he had.
They fired him. He did, but they fired him. Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering, they fired him. But there's a group. So the rumor is there's a group that just got let go from AEW that were originally supposed to be in the Wyatt Six. I forget their names. You'd have to Google it. But the rumor is Kross just played their entrance music like on Twitter or something. So the rumor is those two guys are about to join Kross and Scarlett in WWE.
So they could be.
So, yeah,
they could
more
be setting
people
up for
that.
This.
Yeah, they could be continuing where they left off in November. The final Testament versus the Wyatts. But the problem with that is Kross is on Raw. The Wyatts are on
need
SmackDown.
To find some way.
Why the fuck would you move the Wyatts to SmackDown and then move them back to Raw?
Right.
Makes no sense. So, also the rumor is Alexa Bliss is going to be the new leader of the Wyatts. That's a thing.
No, I heard that too. If she aligns herself as the leader of the Wyatt Six, what does that make Uncle Howdy?
I'm assuming they're going to be like co-leaders.
Okay.
You know what pisses me off about the Wyatts? It's not the Wyatts, but I love the Wyatts. Obviously, I love Bray Wyatt ever since he was in NXT to the day he passed away. The problem with the Wyatts, and this is the same problem with Bray Wyatt, you start something, you fucking stop it. You start something, you fucking stop it. They had it going with American Made. That was great. They managed to get Eric Rowan over for the first time ever in the history of his career. He cut the most babyface promo I have ever seen, where he was... Remember when he was in the Firefly Funhouse and he was crying because he was talking about Harper and Rowan? Or Harper and Bray Wyatt? That is the most babyface sympathetic shit you will ever see. They finally got him over, and then they stopped the fucking push. Now it's been 4 months. They're going to literally have to restart everything all over again and reintroduce him. And that's been the problem with the Wyatts, including Bray Wyatt. It's been plaguing
yeah, it
them
really
for
has,
years.
and it's really unfortunate. I wish they. I'm gonna compare this to something for a second because
Hello there, wrestling fans. Oversoul here, editor of this podcast and the voice that you hear in the intro. Just popping in real quick to let you know that something went wrong with Jimmy's audio and it just cuts off right here. He doesn't have any audio for the rest of the episode. But Nick's audio did keep going till the end. So rather than cut the episode short, I decided to take the rest of Nick's audio and edit it down to the highlights, to the points where it'll sound like he's talking directly to the audience as he was in the previous episode. And I've cut out any parts where he is reacting to a conversation that you can't hear because the other audio's not there. So keep that in mind while you listen to the rest of this episode, that a lot of this was Nick having a conversation with Jimmy, but since Jimmy's audio is not there, you'll just have to pretend that Nick is talking directly to you. Enjoy.
there's a stigma with the horror genre. The horror genre doesn't get a whole lot of attention nowadays in the WWE. There is not a horror category for the Oscars. However, one of this show's favorite podcasts, Dead Meat, they host the horror awards every year. And actually, I think it was the year after Bray Wyatt passed away, when they went to do the horror awards, they actually in their in memory of section, they gave Bray Wyatt a little snippet because they're wrestling fans over there too. And that's where I joined the Bray Wyatt bandwagon because I'm a huge horror fan and I thought it was really fucking cool. I've seen Bray Wyatt live and in person a couple of times when I've gone to house shows. I wish there was a picture of me and Bray Wyatt. I wished I had been a fan sooner. The rumor mill is has been buzzing that Dean Ambrose might be coming back. But okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I don't want him to come back as Dean Ambrose. I want him to come back as Jon Moxley. I want him to debut as Jon Moxley. So what got me into wrestling is I went over to a friend's house to watch Survivor Series 2014 when Sting came back, and I was immediately hooked. I went home and I set up a WWE Network account and watched Monday Night Raw the very next night. So my first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 31. This basically the start of Ronda Rousey's the start to the lead up to Ronda Rousey's WWE career that ultimately failed. While we're on the topic of Survivor Series, there was a Survivor Series that I remember a few years back in the 2010s. Triple H tried crossing Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman said something to me, or said something to Triple H that I will never forget to this day, and it was because it was fucking perfect. He's like, cross me again, and I'll make sure you never play this game again. Oh my god, it was so good. You know what would be really cool to see? AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. That leads me to discuss the fact that the WWE recently acquired, or not acquired, is partnering with the luchador promotion, AAA, and their current, from my understanding, I don't know if, see, yes, I don't know if, so long as they keep them separate, because those two have a history, Paige and Alberto Del Rio. Not a very good, not very, very bad history. Yeah. Um, I recently started listening to Santi Zap's podcast, Wrestling is Cool. I discovered him on TikTok. I've also been listening to this podcast. I'm kind of falling off of it because he's on the show by himself, and he just sounds angry, like he's yelling at his listeners, but yet he has people giving him money. Called JD from New York. It's a podcast called it's a podcast called Off the Script. All right. I think this is a good spot to wrap things up. Jimmy, where can people find you? What are your social tags?
JPope Games on Instagram, Twitch and YouTube. That's JPOPEGAMES.
All right. Y'all can find me at the Gaming Fiend 1 on all the things. This has been Wrestling Recaps with the Gaming Fiend and JPope Games. We'll see you guys in the next one.